Welcome back to A43TV. We are now joined by Beth Mayo, who's the chair of the Public Art Fund Committee for the Community Foundation of the Low Country. Beth, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. So can you tell us a little bit about the Public Art Fund and what its purpose is?
Sure. The Public Art Fund is exactly what the name says. It is a fund at the Community Foundation of the Low Country. The purpose of the fund is to establish a collection of large-scale outdoor art that we then donate to the town of Hilton Head for placement on its properties.
Okay, and I think we've seen a couple of those pieces of art around town, correct?
Right. We have about 7 out there now.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
So how did it get started?
Well, it's an interesting story. Back in 2006, a group of people decided to honor Charles Frazier for all the work that he had done on the island. And they got together contributions and donations to purchase that iconic Charles Frazier walking his alligator statue that's down off of Pope Avenue. And after that, then the town looked to the Community Foundation to say, this is something we want to do. Would you work with us and gather the funds, get the sculptures, and we'll give you the sites, because all the pieces are on public land.
Right, right.
So there is a public art exhibition on Hilton Head Island, isn't there? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'd love to tell you about it. It starts today, as a matter of fact, at Honeyhorn. We have 18 wonderful large-scale outdoor sculptures placed around Honeyhorn that will be on exhibit from today, October 1st, through December 31st. The great thing is it's free. There are some docent-sponsored tours that are for a minimal fee. But if you bring your cell phone, there's a guide by cell, which if you dial in a number, walk around the sculptures, punch the number of the sculpture, and it will tell you about the artist and about what he was trying to say in the piece. You'll also get to vote. We have 3 People's Choice Awards, which are sponsored by Alston and Bird, and you can vote through October, either in person or online at the Community Foundation for your favorite, and that's always fun to see what the people like. Then we also have a Purchase Prize award for the one that the jury picks that will be the actual one that we will donate to the town. Our Purchase Prize sponsors this year are Blanchard and Calhoun and the J.R. Richardson Group. So we're really excited about the exhibit. It occurs every 2 years, runs for 3 months, and it's a wonderful free experience.
Fantastic. I'm really excited about the exhibit now. I want to get down
really
there.
Wonderful.
So what are some of the pieces that have been donated through the Public Art Fund?
Well, you know, you almost get to the point where you think, what is that piece? Why is it there? But we have 7 pieces. We have Charles Frazier with the alligator. We have Sail Around at the corner of 278 and Arrow Road, which is the big red ball with the arc. We have Sail at the airport, which is a beautiful stainless steel piece. We have Poppies, which is the piece we just installed probably earlier this summer at Veterans Park. It's a lovely large-scale bronze. And we have probably my favorite, which is called Family, but I always refer to it as the horses. It's there on Chaplin Linear Park on 278 about Mid-Island.
I love that one.
And that's a great piece.
My girls love that one, actually.
It's made out of farm implements. It's pieces of farm tools that have been welded together, and it is really a magnificent piece.
Those are really pretty.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people notice that.
Let me ask you this, Beth. How do you find these pieces of art? Can people submit their ideas or their pieces of artwork?
Well, that's an interesting question. We've never had anybody submit to us, I don't think. We work with 2 people from Savannah College of Art and Design who are our curators.
Okay.
We do a call to artists that goes out in art magazines, publications, artists, and we get hundreds of submissions from the call to artists.
Okay.
The curators then kind of winnow it down to about 50. We have a jury made up of committee members and local artists. They pick the final 20 or so that are going to be exhibited. And then that jury also picks the Purchase Prize winner.
Okay, and is that call to artists like an annual event, or is it?
We do it. That's a great question too. The exhibition is every 2 years.
Okay.
So it goes out probably. It probably went out in the spring of 2015. for the exhibition on October 1st.
Okay, and does that go out nationally?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, nationally. We have 18 pieces this year. We have artists from all over the country, including as far away as Hawaii, Michigan, North Carolina. I mean, they're from all over. And I went to the installation earlier this week, and they're so excited about it.
Yeah.
They love being here because the Honeyhorn area is so beautiful for them to have their sculptures out there. I mean, they were
sure is.
even though it was raining and it was kind of hot, they were really excited about being here.
Well, we live in a very culturally dense area, I think, so a lot of people are very familiar with art. But for anyone who isn't, explain to everybody quickly, why is the Public Art Fund so important?
Well, it provides access to the public to art. And there have been many national studies that indicate that cultural opportunities in a community produce revenue. They're revenue generators, they're economic drivers. Places with cultural opportunities find more jobs, more people move there. Corporations, when they're thinking about whether to relocate or where to relocate, they want to know what's available for the company as well as for their employees. Fabulous educational opportunities. We're having today, as a matter of fact, from 9 to 11 at the School for Creative Arts. One of our artists is doing an in-school program with 173 third graders. Can you imagine that? They're going to spend 2 hours making art with this artist, and then they're going to spend some time talking about what art means and why we need art. And so the educational opportunities and the revenue economic opportunities of cultural experiences, including art, are really important.
That's amazing. I'm looking forward to the next piece. It's going to be exciting.
Great, thank you.
Well, thank you very much for being with us today, and make sure that you join us next time for more 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.